Hi, this is Stephanie Pepper from eManage1, and in the following video demonstration, I'm going to show you how to set up your comm manufacturer info within the bill of materials. This way, when the purchase order is cut, all of the vendor information will auto-generate onto the purchase order that you cut. So, ultimately, you will be responsible for making sure that information is accurate of where you're shipping the fabric to, and any special instructions that you want to put on your purchase order. You can actually adjust that in the bill of materials. That way, by the time that it gets to whoever's cutting the purchase order, everything will be accurate and already filled out. So it's pretty simple. All you're going to do is, obviously, you're going to add your product in, add your bill of materials. So here I added a 9-to-5 seating chair here in my Comm fabric line. So from here, you're just going to right-click on your Comm fabric line, and then you're going to hit Comm fabric manufacturer setup. Okay. The little window will pop up, and this is where you're going to tell it where we're shipping and do all your special instructions. And so if you hit the ship to manufacturer drop down, you can scroll down and look at which vendors you have to choose from. And you can also start typing. Mostly everywhere in eManage, if you just start typing, FR, it's going to narrow down to the selection that you're trying to get to. So a little tip there. If you do not see your manufacturer in here, so for example, with 9-to-5, I don't see it in this list. So to get it an active manufacturer in this list, you just need to open up the vendor record. So of course, you'll go down to your search, search 9-to-5, double click on it. I already have it open here, so I'm just going to flip over to 9-to-5. And so this checkbox here, I ship Comm fabric to this location. That's what makes it show up in that drop-down list. So I'm just going to check it off and then hit save. And yes. And I can flip back over here. And again, just right-click on your Comm fabric line, Comm fabric manufacturer setup. And so now I should be able to just start typing 9-to-5. As you can see, it popped up there. So I'm just going to select who I actually want to ship the fabric to. And then over here, I can start doing my tag. So this will all carry over to your PO. So, a standard tag, maybe your job number 19557, and then maybe an end user. But any other, tagging information that you want there, you can put on your mark for. And of course, your special instructions here. So any, special fabric instructions that you want to put on here, maybe railroad or something of the sorts, anything that you want to carry over to your PO, you would want to put in these boxes here. All I have to do at this point is just hit save, and you'll see it's going to populate right there. So that means I've set it up correctly. So now when I actually go to cut this purchase order, so modules, create purchase orders, you can see that my ship to, I have it auto set up to ship to marketplace. So my chair, I'm telling it to ship here from 9-to-5, but I want my fabric to ship to 9-to-5. So I already set all that up in the bill of materials. So, this mark for and special instructions would go for all of your other POs if you had any other vendors on that bill of materials. So again, just your tagging here. It's going to do the same thing. And then actually I'm going to add a little something different so that you can see it applies this to all of the POs except for my fabric PO. Again, special instructions here. And I'm just going to hit generate POs. Once you do that, you're going to see in the view purchase order screen, my 2 purchase orders. I only had, 2 vendors set up on that bill of materials. So it cut the PO for 9-to-5. With the special instructions and the tagging and the ship to marketplace on this one. But as you can see on my fabric PO, it pulled in whatever I tagged it and set the ship to up from the bill of materials. That way you can do that setup stuff at the front end and ensure that everything is all set up correctly by the time that it gets to generating the purchase order. I hope the video helped. I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, be sure to give us a call. Hope you have a good day. All right, bye-bye.